Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and 4 Little Ducks. 44. That's not how that works. It's episode 44. Oh, bit of lag. I'm not surprised. It's a big battle. It's going to be a big battle. Here we are at Kazakarak. That's right, we've just lost Kazakarak, and now we're going to retake it because what's mine is mine, and what's yours is also mine. So we've got Grimgor and Skarsnik in attendance. So we've taken out the tower. I've also tried to draw off some of the enemy army by using the squigs. They started off over here, then ran back, taking a little bit of fire, but they're not too bad. And it has pulled some of these units away. These units are now coming back over to this flank, but it has pulled out some of those missile units, which means this side of the city is staffed just with dwarf warriors. They can't really do much against our goblins, who are hidden in the corner over here. We're trying to stay out of this tower's line of fire. Just the rock lobber here, just getting out of the way of that. And then as soon as that's done, then the city can't fire at us anymore. And we just have to worry about the dwarves. Now the dwarves. Look at them. There's lots of them. There's quite a few dwarves here. Lots of longbeards, all that kind of stuff. And of course, dwarves are very difficult to dig out of a city. They've also got some rock lobbers, and they're lobbing rocks at us, which is not very, it's a very flat ceiling, isn't it? It's not ideal. But what I'm gonna be using my Night Goblin archers. Now, you might go, why? They're not very good. Well, true. However, they are a target. So the rock lobbers concentrating fire on our goblins, which is wasting their ammo, and we're taking down some of the walls, so we need some entries into the city. I'm not going to climb up the walls, that would be a bad idea, and frankly, bulking up, but like just... what do you call it when you get a big... gang? Bulking? Bodge? Aye, English. Good. If we have like a big sort of like mob here. Mob? Mass? Crush? Whatever. One of those words. If we have a big sort of like blob, that's the word. That's the word I was looking for. Blob. If we have a big blob here, that could potentially be bad. So don't want that. Want lots of entrances into the city if we can manage it. So the dwarves are moving to defend the gaps in their wall. We're concentrating fire on this bit of wall as well. I'll split you in twain. 95, 98, 100, down it goes. Right, so we've got two entrances into the city. We kind of like chased the missile units away. Can you see they're over here now? They don't have this position on the wall anymore, which means our goblins are now fairly safe to sort of like line up like this and open fire on the longbeards. Now obviously goblin arrows not really going to do very much, but we have a lot of fucking arrows. And that will start chinking away at their armour. And once we've run out of ammo, we'll then send our fanatics in. Basically, we're going to make use of all of these. We're going to make use of every part of the goblin. So rock lobbers have accidentally started targeting this tower. I didn't actually want to do that. I wanted to hit the wall instead. So we'll do that. They've got quite a few. They've got ghosts in here. Look. They've got that ghost. There's ghost. There's a Thane over there. These Thunderers aren't very nice. Don't like them. There's a Lord down there we need to kill. And there's quite a lot of dwarf warriors. Longbeard. And yeah, there's a whole mob of Thunderers. And we're actually going to bring in Gubbinz, because Gubbinz has a couple of spells that could be useful. First, he's going to drop rocks on some dwarves. There's a nice big blob of dwarves here. And so we're going to just drop some rocks on him. I mean, holy balls. That worked out pretty well. That was pretty good. That was good. That was nice. I like that a lot. And then Curse to Bad Moon. It's not a very good spell. If I had a Foot of Gork here, that would make all the difference. I really should get an Orc Shaman in here, but I mean, it does something. It's not quite jam prowess, but it's fine. This was my mountain. I mean, okay, before it was your mountain, but how far are we going back here? God, it's the Falkland Islands all over again. Ooh, satire. Okay, so we're opening fire on the shit. So we're opening fire on the Thunderers, and yeah, trying to dwindle them down. If we can kill them, and you can see the actual dwarves here. I've actually taken a lot of damage. We've actually done quite a lot of damage to the dwarves. We've taken some in return, but really only to our night goblins. And who cares? They're night goblins, right? So we're just unloading our bows on them, just taking them down slowly. Slowly does it. Waiting for the moment to strike. So we've got the Black Orcs holding back down here. We've got the Goblins held in reserve. We've also got the Squig Hoppers. The Roglobbers are opening fire on anything they can see. You can see the Dwarf army starting to look a little bit tatty around the edges. Look at this. Now, the tricky bit of any siege is getting into the city. Once you've got a breach under control, then you can start feeding units in, and that is when you have control of the battle. At the moment, we do not have control of this battle. We need to make an entrance. And not like glitzy. We're not going to dress Grimgor up in, like, you know, glittery spandex, although that would certainly be an opening, wouldn't it? That would get people talking. Screaming mostly, but talking. I'm sorry, did you say you had a kink in your ass? What? You know what? Maybe the Dwarf armies don't ask, don't tell, and I don't want to know. Okay, in come the Goblins. We've run out of ammo, so in come the Fanatics. That's right, delicious jam producing. Oh, look at this. Yes, yes. I mean, it's a little bit thin on the ground there for the Fanatics, but any damage is good. And then instantly we run them out again. We just ran them in through Fanatics, ran out again. Because any damage that the Night Goblins do is key. If we can do more damage with these Night Goblins, who, let's face it, aren't really going to be fighting in the melee, they've almost run out of ammo, so basically they're useless in this battle. These guys, not doing anything now. I mean, I don't want the unit wiped out, because that would waste my time, but like using all your ammo, using your little squishy green bodies to soften the landing of some rocks. Wow. That works out for me. That's helpful. And then throw your Fanatics out and run away. Job's done. You know, you've done it. That's key. So quite a few. Look at this. Look at these. Quite a few Dwarf units actually worn down. And if we can wear these down a little bit more, then the Black Orcs should have a nice easy time. Just have to smash the survivors. So we do have some Thunderers up on the wall here. Are they opening fire, or are they just sort of chilling? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm not really that bothered. In come more Fanatics. These boys might not be able to get away. There's only 13 of them, but the Fanatics actually... Look at this. Straight... Oh, that worked out quite nicely. And straight into these Dwarf Warriors. Just clips them on the end. Two of them explode. One super explodes. Those two are okay, but they still took some damage, which is the main thing. You can see there's not many Thunderers left on these Dwarf Warriors. Pretty dead. That's all good. The Night Goblin Archers are, you know, they've seen better days, to be fair. Some Dwarves actually coming out of the city to try and put a stop to our Archers, but Grimgor, Borgut jump in here to help out. Borgut doing a body slam on them. Nice work. And we're going to pull these boys back. Let our heroes get stuck in. I mean, even who is this? Snazdrog. Even Snazdrog getting stuck in. These dwarves really just fighting to the last. There's only two of them left. There's none of them left. We had to wipe them out. Talking of wiping them out, not many more dwarves left here. And with that in mind, the Black Orcs are on the move. Now, we're going to take a little bit of fire, but that's okay. We're going to move the Squig Hoppers in as well. They're going to try and take out the gates. The Archers moving in for a last-ditch attempt to throw some Fanatics at people, because why not? And this... I mean, there's was that 21? 11. 1? How many's there? 8. Okay, sure. There's not many there. There's not yet. So the Black Orcs coming through the breach... These dwarves, there's barely anyone left to defend this breach. If we can get control of this, and they go the Fanatics coming out of the mob there, just causing mass chaos and giving the Black Orcs time to actually get through. So the Night Goblins retreating away from the breach, and the Black Orcs now inside the city pushing in. Now, if we can give ourselves a little cordon here, if we can like block this unit here, then more Black Orcs can just keep coming through the breach, joining the fight, and that means the dwarves have lost the advantage of having walls. You can see dwarves now rushing in to try and stem the tide, but it's too late. It's too little, too late. In comes Grimgor. and Boarguts and Skarsnik. They're all in now. The Squig Hoppers actually managed that some dwarves actually came out of the city to try and intercept us. They're not doing very well, let's put it that way. Some exploding charges coming in from the miners. And we have spotted some enemy ghosts. Now the ghosts will, Grimgor will tear the ghosts apart in literally no time flat. A little while they're coming out. And one of the ghosts actually going for Grimgor. That is a terrible mistake on that ghost's part. Obviously he wants to end his unlife because Grimgor is going to fucking murder him. Yeah, pretty much half his health in one hit. Down he goes. That was literally, that was if he wasn't already dead, that would have been a murder. And there is the enemy Rune. Oh, the Lord. Is it Lord? Rune Priest? No, it's Lord. Here we go. We're going to kill him, knock him out, and that should then cause some problems for the dwarf morale. The Black Orcs now pouring into the city, overwhelming what remains of the dwarven defenders. In we come. Skarsnik a little bit surrounded there, but okay. And the Longbeards finally breaking. It doesn't look like these guys can actually get any shots off. I don't quite know what's going on there, but they don't seem to be able to open fire. So we're going to concentrate attacking the gates. Even some of the Squig Hoppers this is using your noggin. This is thinking outside the box. They're thinking, why attack the outside of the gates when we can attack both ends of it? That's really attacking a gate. If you're attacking a gate on both sides, that's really attacking it. In fact, they've gone all the way inside and then out again to attack the gate from the other side. Good work there. I think the gate's already down. I think so. Yes. So no, it's fine. It's 49. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. We got some Thunderers causing us a little bit of trouble there, but no big problem as we just literally hack our way through the dwarves. The Longbeards, they're tanky, but without anyone to back them up, they're not really going to be able to stop the sheer weight of Black Orcs here. Night Goblins also surging into the city. Hammerers dwindling. Dropping some debuffs on these dwarves, reducing their melee attack, melee defense, and weapon strength. Some Night Goblin Fanatics, and we're going to throw some Fanatics out here. It's going to come straight through. Oh, that could have been. Oh god, lag. It's fine. Everyone's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. Squigs pouring into the city now. They've taken down the gates and they're coming into the city, having a lovely old time, jumping here and there and everywhere. High adventures beyond compare. They are the gummy... Wait, no. Squig Hoppers. Squig Hoppers. Close to the gummy bears. I mean, very, very close. If the gummy bears were literally balls of teeth. I think I saw that episode of the gummy bears and it was deeply traumatic. And the enemy lord is finally dead. Finally dead. And it looks like morale is starting to drop amongst the dwarven army. There's not much left. Fanatics heading for the Thunderers. Thunderers who are not actually shooting at the Night Goblins, which is fine. In come the Squigs to help out. And yeah. I think you can safely say that Kazakarak is back in our hands. That went alright, didn't it? We're going to loot and occupy because I need the replenishment. I need the replenishment. Need it. And this is a problem, but they can't lay siege and attack me at the same time. They've only got one army, which means if they want to attack me, they're going to have to take both stacks because you can't jump over. You can only jump over to there, which is not close enough to attack me. So I suspect this army might book it, run away. It might turn and attack me, maybe, but more than likely it will just decide to leg it. So let's do that. Income is a little bit better because we've got the shiny pits back. Do like my shiny pits. So we'll be okay next turn, which is fine. Let's go and grab this. We'll bop it. And I'll sack it. I mean, it's not much money, but it's something. And frankly, at this point, I will take something. I will take fucking anything at this point. Right, let's repair that. Okay. Okay, money-wise, we're okay. Money-wise, we're okay. Money-wise, we're okay. So, let's spread public order with Snazdrog. Not sure how he's going to do that. We might lose Baragdal's bag, by which I mean we're almost certainly going to lose it. But we do have Kazakarak back under our... Alright, yeah, we're going to repair that. Let's repair that. And we're going to get defences here ASAP. What am I going to do here? I need to kill that army. But at the same time, the army is fucking terrifying. So... Okay, scouting. The problem is, I think they're going to go for that settlement. So I'm not going to be able to trap them in an ambush.
Let's go.
So let's tell you to attack them. Maybe you'll get murdered. And if you do, not the end of the world. Not a problem. Let's try and block you, which we have succeeded in doing so, which means you can't even get back into your own region to replenish. Lulz. And sure, survivalists, they don't really know what I'm doing there, but that's probably fine. Gorfak, I want you up here because I want to... Oh god, they've got the fucking army. Mind you, that army's trash. It's trashed here. That's a trash tier army. They got nothing. They got nothing. This is okay. This is fine. Am I saying this is fine too much? Am I trying to reassure myself? Who knows? Where's Humper? They've got an army there. Oh, they've got two armies there. Lovely.
Bad idea.
Stormverm. How the flipping hell do you have storm? Don't you need like a thing to do? I thought you needed like an armory to have storm vermin as well. Do you not need an armory? Or is that an armory? Don't you need something else? I thought you needed two things to have storm vermin, not just... Jeez, really? Okay, well, I guess we're fighting storm vermin. Oh well, storm vermin, not the worst to have to fight, to be fair. We can deal with storm vermin. We can deal with storm vermin. Okay, I'm wondering if maybe we can...
Your man gods and dubious
fucking
masters
finally
have no place here.
Now, the only problem is if they take Galbaraz. So maybe I want to hold off. Because I might want to kill them. At least they're willing to have a peace treaty. So let's hope for that. All right, there's big hopes. Big dreams, big hopes. Growth? Yes, we need growth here because of all the sackings. And we have defences all over here. Public order is actually A-OK, which is great. Would like defences here, but... Oh no, these aren't walls, are they? Shit, no. What's you? Yes, let's upgrade you. Let's get more money. Currently, money's okay. As I keep saying. I keep saying it just to... I'm just reassuring myself, basically, at this point. Just making sure I believe it. Okay. That I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave everything else just because reasons. Who cares? Who cares? Not I. Although I do need to deal with that army. It's just a little army, but so many of my settlements have been hit recently that I don't have walls in all of them, and that makes that problematic. Oh, god damn it, you guys! Goddamn Golden Order. I mean, the last thing... Well, I mean, to be honest... Okay, you're going back there. Right, we can crush you. Karagdron, bit of a problem. But if we can just chase the dwarves out of the mountains, then we've got a chance. We've got a chance. If at any point I feel like this campaign is not winnable, I'll throw in the towel. I'm not I'm not afraid to do that. You know what? If I'm beaten, I'm beaten. The thing is, at the moment, I don't feel like I'm beaten. Things are tough, yes, but I still believe we can win this. I still believe it's possible. In fact, it looks like Chaos is... Oh, look. I mean, they're killing our allies, which is less than great, but hopefully they'll be causing the Empire some issues, and that then makes my life easier. So that's good. Until inevitably they come down to fight me because I'm the player and the AI hates my guts. Okay, well, our War was killed, but took a bunch of the buggers with them, which is fine by me. Grimgor's got a War, that's useful. Doomtide, apparently dead, although I'm fairly sure I just saw them burn some vampire towns to the ground, so I don't quite understand that. Close victory there, okay, blah, blah, blah. Right.
Send me to battle. Come on.
I was hoping they'd intercept me, but no such luck. Let's bring Warcracker up here. They're going to get back into their own territory and start recruiting again, but we have delayed them.
You need me.
So,
Ready for murder.
right, Skarsnik needs a turn to recover. Let's go and hit the Pillars of Grungy.
Not likely.
How do I feel about that army? It's probably okay. I could take Skarsnik with us to help. I mean, there's no point not taking Skarsnik. May as well, right? May as well. Alright, Grimgor. That's right. Whoa, and then encircle.
Stop that.
Because, I mean, having 4 rock clobbers, better than 1. In fact, if we go here, we should be able to get the replenishment and assist the army. Yes, we can. Lovely. Okay, so we can get the two rock clobbers and a horde of goblins with fanatics. We just need to deal with that goblobber. They don't have much in the way of missile units either, so this should be quite the fun fight. Yay! More dwarves. More dwarves. So many dwarves. Okay, well, we need to kill this army as efficiently as possible. Because there's yet more dwarves to kill. In fact, the worst of the lot. The worst army they have. Lots of cannons and flamey things and hammery people. Basically, it's the worst. So if we can keep our armies intact as possible, then all the better, because we can move and try and save Caragdron before it gets overwhelmed. We've got squigs moving around on the right flank, and on the left flank we've got some squigs hiding in the forest. Black Orcs and Goblins moving up. We've got Gorebuds. There's Skarsnik, a little bit battered, a little bit injured from last time, still patched up. Grimgort and Borgut, though, raring to go. Taking a little bit of fire from the Goblobber. We need to deal with that, ideally, but some of the units have peeled off to try and deal with the Squighoppers. Now, I'm not too worried about that. In fact, that's actually quite useful, because that's a lot of units that they've peeled off to try and intercept. I'm not going to engage them, of course I'm not, I'd be silly. So basically, they're just going to be not in the battle, which is fine. Got the Dragonback Slayers. Got the Dragonback Slayers. Okay, opening fire. Got some Longbeards advancing. Squigs on the left flank there. Grimgor's spotted the Thane and is not going to let him get away. Messing him up. Out come the Fanatics. Yes, the glorious jam-producing Fanatics. Swirling. Ah, yes, that's the stuff. Devastating those units of dwarves and then backing away from the main from the dwarves and letting the goblins move up so we can have more Fanatics. More Fanatics on that side. In fact, we outnumber the enemy quite significantly, so this is pretty much just fine. Skarsnik is about to be attacked, so we're going to back off away from that. More fanatics coming out and simply just annihilating those miners. I'm not even close. More fanatics coming out, and this is going to make quite the mess of the... Oof. Yeah, that's good. So far, so good. The squigs have knocked out that goblobber. And let's be honest, this is looking like it's going to be over fairly soon. Grimgor I mean, he's already got 30 kills, messing up some Ulthar's Rangers and some more miners coming in. I mean, the miners are the miners for dwarves are quite squishy. Goblins fighting some Longbeards here, but they've taken so much damage from Fanatics, there's not many left, and they're just going to get overwhelmed with sheer weight of numbers. Squigs coming in from the rear. We've got so many squigs coming in. The dwarves don't know what to do. We're going to drop a little war here as well. So when the squigs hit, they hit hard. So and we just hit the dwarves from every direction. There's squigs everywhere. The Rune Lord doesn't know which way to go. There's dwarves running for their lives. The Nor Gremlin's Iron Breakers have been pounded by artillery until there's barely any of them left, and they break without even getting a single kill, which is just how I like it. Of course, this battle was a settlement battle, so no survivors at the end. Thank God. Almost feel sorry for the dwarves. Almost. Right. Let's just occupy. Okay, it's rank 3. Good. So, let's get... I'm kind of tempted to do this for the casual replenishment. Oh, fuck, I tell you what. Greenskins really need some more replenishment, because it's just a total ball ache. You know what, Grimgor? You know what, my old mucker? Let's give you Banner of... Did we get Banner of Fury? Oh, maybe Skarsnik got it. Did Skarsnik get it? No, he didn't. Do we want that? Yeah, we want that. Banner of Eternal Flame is good. Banner of Swiftness is fine. Razor Standard. I'm going to go Screaming Banner just for the reduction in leadership. That seems pretty good. Let's do that, because then we've got Immortulz, we've got a pit boss, and more casualty for more guys captured, which we can eat and replenish, which is good. Let's pop Skarsnik back in Kazakarak, because that will then boost his replenishment a little bit, and I'll take that. And this war can go and murder that bastard over there.
Wurrzag, the great green prophet.
Okay, Tilia has taken Galbaraz, so let's
Wurrzag will do it. All those powers.
head down here. We'll retake Gronty Mingle, then we'll take Galbaraz, and then hopefully we'll peace out with Tilia and get them off our back. That's one less enemy that's trying to kill us. I mean, that's a win, isn't it? I mean, one less enemy trying to kill us. I will take that.
Get going.
I will bloody take that. I'll take anything at this point. I'll take it. I'll take it. Where's my little goblin friend? Where are you, little goblin friends?
Orcs will.
Exactly. Come down here. Keep an eye on what's going on. Hopefully, we can go and take or relieve Karag-Dron next turn. I mean, that army is troubling, but Grimgor should be able to deal with it.
Who calls me?
I think.
Despair involves fighting.
If we can eat. If we can eat the fire Iron Drakes. The gyro bombers, they're a nightmare. Fucking gyro bombers. Like, those things have, like, they're basically impossible to kill. Okay, well, I'll worry about that in a minute. That's for future Monsters Abound to worry about. When I say future Monsters Abound, I mean like in the next 5 minutes. Waz Humper, can you kill this guy? Oh, Waz Humper. Waz Humper Bone Crusher. What does that say about him? Is that like his... Is that a sexual boast? I don't know. Don't want to know, actually. You know what? Not interested. So let's... Sure. I mean, we're kind of burning through our money a little bit, but I think we're okay. I think we're right. Oh, we could upgrade this. Let's do that, because then we can get the stunty mine, and that is going to give us a little bit of income, which I really could use. So, lovely. Okay, well, so far, things are going okay. So far. We could see things deteriorate very quickly, but I mean, we've seen things deteriorate very quickly before. In fact, within seconds, literal seconds of me fumbling over my words and watching as hordes upon hordes of dwarves march out of the fog of war. However, I'm hoping with the dwarves concentrating their forces in the south, it's not protecting their northern... Hello. Oh, I don't want to take this. Yes. Yes, I do. What are we looking at? I mean, running into that warp lightning fire is going to be bad. But their front line is quite minced. Okay, yeah, we're going to take it. We're going to take it. It's going to be dicey. I think those... I mean, we need to take out... The Deathglow Bombardiers are going to be a nightmare. They've got the Death Runners there. They're a pain. The Warp Lightning Cannons, they're going to be a nightmare. Basically, this army is probably some of the worst units you want to fight when you're fighting Skaven. So... here we go. Going to have to advance under a hail of fire. This is a very nasty army to fight, but thankfully the War sacrificed itself to do some damage to the army, so at least life is going to be a little bit easier for us than having to fight it at full strength. I'd like to get an ambush, but Skaven armies, of course, can underway, and that makes life a little bit more dangerous. So these death globes, now you can use death globes against the enemy, because obviously they're going to throw death globes at this unit of Skaven over here, like this. And they can do a lot of damage to their own units, given half the chance, which is good. So we're going to charge forward. We're going to do the Storm Vermin there. We need to deal with these Deathglow Bombardiers. So Queenie is just smashing through the Skaven lines straight into them. We're trying to sneak units around the Squigs, just slamming into these Death Runners. The other unit of Squigs making a break around the flank. We've got Ball Boys coming around this flank. We need to knock out these Lightning Cannons. Squigs making a break for it, heading straight for the Deathglow Bombardiers, backing Queenie up. We need to knock them out before they get any shots in. But fortunately, in they... ah, there we go. The Squigs and Queenie, clean them up. That is fine. Elsewhere, the battle line is actually looking pretty good. On our right flank, we've managed to shatter the Skaven flank. Just these Plague Sensor Bearers to deal with. And the Skaven Centre, in fact, has just routed. It's gone. Poor boys coming back, slamming into the back of the Storm Vermin. They're going to do quite a lot of damage there. And the Warp Lightning Cannons being mopped up by the Boar Boys, who took a little bit of damage making their way over. But generally okay. The Warp Lightning Cannons haven't actually got much done. I thought they'd do a lot more damage than this, but actually not too much damage. And the Squigs now racing to go and intercept them, but to be honest, isn't needed. The Warp Lightning Cannon crews retreating, and of course there will be nothing left at the end of this battle. Grokka has broken Queek. Wait, push back momentarily, but looks like we have the advantage once more. Oh, you're coming back? Really? Brave. Well, there is another army down there, but I mean, one-on-one, we can easily kill our enemies. Confederate, oh, the Empire in Ostland. You know what it is? It's Archaon's turned up. Oh, fuck off, Theodoric, you shiny-headed wanker. Look at that beard. Pretentious, that's what that is. Archaon's shown up, so they've got the... oh, you bastards. I mean... I don't like this territory. I'm going to have to... I don't really want to be at war with the Golden Order, but I might have to. Bretonia and Thegan's errantry have confederated. That might not necessarily be the worst thing. Because the AI can only support so many armies, and when they confederate, although they take the territory, they don't get the bonus income, which means they might not be able to afford all their armies, which means they might start disbanding some. So that could work in my favour. I mean, it's nothing's for certain, but you know, I'll take anything. Okay, well this is incredibly irritating. But they don't have corruption, buildings. They get -3 from building. It might be enough to force a rebellion, but I don't know. Oh, we're going to intercept me. Intercept me, baby, one more time. I'm going to put that on Grimgor, because Grimgor's usually in the middle of a fight anyway. Banner of Rage, we're going to pop... I mean, may as well just pop it on the Black Orcs, right? May as well beef up the Black Orcs. May as well. Okay, this is a very nasty army, but if we can kill that, then we've effectively neutralised the dwarves in the north. For the moment, anyway. For the moment. I mean, who knows what next turn will bring? Unfortunately, we're going to have to find that out next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag campaign.